It gets worse every time I look at it. Bearing material and oil filter. I'm scared.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you are all well. We're down here at Motorsport Performance, and as you've seen in the previous episodes, we've been doing a lot of Mustang work. Today though, we've got something a little bit different for you guys, and we have Denton on the channel. So let's go into the workshop and see what he's got in store for us.
I'm hoping it's stuck up there, but that's, yeah, but usually it is, but it's still got copper in filter housing.
Oh, right. Oh, right, that's definitely not good. That's better.
There's just bits of, why has it said that? Why has it said that? So we've got a 2016 pre-facelift RS3 and it was initially booked in for a tune. Went to go look at the car outside in the car park before I brought it in to even start to look at it, and I could smell coolant. So I opened the bonnet, had a quick look under the bonnet around all the coolant pipes and stuff. On top of the gearbox could see a load of pink staining from a coolant leak. Straight away, the car's not going anywhere close to a dyno. So brought the car in, assessed the coolant leak, actually got it fixed using the pressure tester on the coolant system. Found out that four of the coolant hoses were leaking at the joins. So we've replaced the compression clips with Jubilee clips. That's all fine. Dipped the oil looked really black in the engine, so recommended an oil change to the customer. We've just unscrewed the filter housing off now, and we've actually found that there's bits of what look like bearing material in the filter housing. So another thing that I noticed straight away, open the bonnet, everything around the engine looks fairly used. The engine itself looks brand new. It looks to me like it's had an engine in it at some point. So what we're trying to figure out is if this is bearing material from the current engine or bearing material from the last engine that's been washed through the oil coolers because it hasn't been flushed out properly. So we're in a bit of a predicament at the minute. But it's not a lot, but there shouldn't be any. So it is raising a bit of concern at the minute. I think what we'll probably do is give it a good clean out, get the car back up and running, and we might actually do some runs on the dyno and then actually look at the oil again, just to see if it is this engine that's failing. The engine sounds sweet, it looks brand new, so I'd be shocked if it was this engine that had actually failed, but I think it's from a previous failure, personally. So we'll clean this out, get it back on the car, we'll drain the oil again, and then make sure it's not this engine that's knackered.
Alright guys, so D has pretty much done a quick health check on the car before we are putting it on the dyno. But first we need to go and get some fuel, and this should be a really good comparison actually to see before and after the map. And I've never been in an RS3 before, so let's do this. Let's see pretty much my first time reaction. I'm excited.
It's had a new engine in this. It has. Everything adds up now.
Yeah.
Everything adds up.
So you think the engine...
It's had a new engine.
Yeah.
It failed previously.
Yeah.
Because the coolant hoses that were leaking were the heater hoses.
Yeah.
For the heaters in the car.
Yeah.
The only reason you'd ever take them heater hoses off is to take the engine out. Rolling launch.
Yeah, I thought, what was that noise then?
Yeah, rolling launch control.
Mad. Wow.
This is
It's slow, this.
Yeah. It's definitely stock.
Feels very quick to me.
Ah, it's slow. You wait till it's tuned.
We're going high octane.
Come on. Only the best. 140.
Oh my god.
Going up. Put 50 quid in it.
50 quid.
50 quid.
Oh. It's alright, man.
Good dog.
Here we are, back at Motorsport Performance. Right everyone, got the RS3 into the dyno cell. D has just positioned the dyno hubs to the front wheels because, correct me if I'm wrong D, you need to disconnect the Haldex controller.
Yep.
To make it front wheel drive so we can get the car loaded onto the dyno hubs and get tuning. Man's learning, man.
Innit? Right.
So, verdict. What's it made?
So it's made 308 wheel horsepower and 321 foot-pound of torque at the wheels in stock form, which is decent. It's good power, is that? It's got secondary D-cats on it, so that's going to increase flow a little bit. But the car's happy, meeting its target air-fuel ratio perfectly, not pulling any time in. 1-2 degree at the start of the run, but you'd expect to see that on most cars. So yeah, it's time to load a stage 1 tune into it. We'll get the battery stabiliser on it, get the tune loaded in, and then we'll do some more testing and data logs. So it did 305 wheel horsepower stock. We've converted his wheel horsepower graphs into calculated flywheel for people who understand that a little bit better. So we've added a 15% correction. So that calculates the, well, doesn't calculate, estimates the flywheel horsepower. So 305, we estimated that to be making 350 flywheel and 370 foot-pound of torque, which is about right for this car. So then stage 1, we're running like a 0.6 bar, more a boost, a little bit richer, a little bit more timing, and we're up at 408 brake horsepower and 436 foot-pound of torque. So big gains for just a stage 1. This car is like more or less completely stock hardware. The only modification it's got is the secondary cat delete. So good gains for a stage 1 tune. All the logs are fine. It's not pulling any time in. It's like pulling like 1.5 degree of time in, like at 2000 RPM, but that's because it's high load on the dyno. You wouldn't actually experience any of that time in pull on the road. So yeah, running healthy. To my surprise, I thought this was going to fight me a little bit when it first came in, but we've fixed it, and it's ready for a road test.
Quick oil change first.
Quick oil change first.
Did not feel like that earlier. Crazy. Wow, that is something else. Yeah, so it's a lot faster. Right guys, we've just got back to Motorsport Performance, and yeah man, crazy difference what a tune can do to the RS3. We're gonna end the vlog there. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content, make sure you subscribe. Please share, like, comment. It means a lot and it helps us grow the channel. We'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.